Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. Now, just to set the scene, I tweeted yesterday, I think it was, that I was not going to broadcast a video about the new Apple announcements. They announced a lot of different products, but primarily their focus was on the new iPhone 12s, the iPhone 12 Mini, iPhone 12 sort of standard size, iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 Pro Max, so 4 in total. And I announced on Twitter that I wasn't going to do a video discussing it because I was rather underwhelmed by the announcement. But here I am doing a video because you replied to me on Twitter, and a lot of you said that even though my opinion might not sit well with a lot of people, especially people that are Apple fans, that it was still valid and I should still share it because my voice and my opinion was important for you to hear. And I thought we'd just do a little sort of relaxed chat about the new products that were announced. Do it live as well. This is live, of course, so you can get involved in the live chat as well. And we just bounce backwards and forwards with a little bit of a discussion about it, because not only do I want to share with you my opinion about the new products, but I want to know your opinion as well. It's very, very important to me because I really take pride. I'm very proud of the Geekanoids community here. So before we start start discussing the new products, let's take a look inside the live chat. A big good morning to Arm Tech Media, also to Warwick Sylvester, Charlie B and Raymond Moore. Plenty of you tuning in live as well. That's really good to see. I will take a look at the live chat very shortly and I'll discuss with you some of your comments. But before we do so, I just want to talk through some of the announcements, or in fact all of the announcements, and just share with you some of my thoughts. Now, first of all, before we get on to iPhone, the HomePod Mini. We sort of knew this was coming because a lot of these details are leaked beforehand. We've had the full-size HomePod speaker for a long time. It's a great speaker. It sounds fantastic. I don't personally own one, but I've heard really good things about it. I have actually heard one myself, but I just don't own one. The HomePod Mini looks very, very cute, and it's priced really well at £99, so a lot more attainable, and it should sound fantastic. I think it's a good release for Apple, and I will be getting one in to review, so you will see a review of that particular product on the channel. Now, alongside the new iPhones, of course, Apple also announced a lot of new accessories, and a lot of these new accessories are MagSafe accessories. We've heard this before on some of the older generation MacBook Pros, which had a MagSafe connector to charge them, and now we've got this sort of magnetic charging device which is built into some of the cases from Apple, and you can charge wirelessly. It still uses Qi wireless technology, but with certain phones, and it will work with older generation phones, I think back to the iPhone 8, you can charge faster on the new iPhone 12s. Some of the cases look fantastic. Not keen on this clear case that they've released because you can see the metal ring on it. But we've also got things like wallets that adhere to the back of the iPhone case as well. So plenty of sort of new cases and accessory options. And then we come on to the iPhone 12 range. And this is where I sort of just was a little bit underwhelmed. And also Apple did something that I don't believe they've done previously. So we've got iPhone 12 Mini, iPhone 12, an iPhone 12 Pro, and iPhone 12 Pro Max. The obvious difference between all of these, apart from the colours that are available and the prices, are the screen sizes. So I'm not going to run through all of the specifications, but the iPhone 12 Mini is the smallest one at 5.4 inches. And then the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 Pro both share the same size screen at 6.1 inches. And then the iPhone 12 Pro Max, so the biggest one, has a 6.7 inch screen. So that's sort of the main difference. They've all got this new A14 Bionic chip, and I'm not underwhelmed by that. I thought that's fantastic. It's a really good performing chip. It should give us improvements in performance across the board, and it also enables all of this sort of computational processing and AI features in the iPhone, which really make it a big performance gain. Also, some of the sensors are different between the models as well. When you go up to the Pro range, you also get this LiDAR sensor, which again is going to help with VR and AI. Sorry, VR and AR sort of use case scenarios. Also, you've got a difference in cameras. So the non-Pro versions, iPhone 12 Mini and iPhone 12, have got 2 cameras on the back, and then the iPhone 12 Pros, the Pro and the Pro Max, have got 3 cameras on the back. But what Apple have done, which I don't think they've done before, is there are some differences between the 12 Pro and the 12 Pro Max. While I run through these differences, I'll just show you some images on the screen. The first image you're going to see is the iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Mini with lots of different colours, very bright, vibrant colours, and then the Pro comes in 4 sort of more muted, metallic-y colours, but really nice range of colours available this time around. So let me just talk to you about the difference in the cameras between the 12 Pro and the 12 Pro Max. 4 times optical zoom range on the 12 Pro and 5 times on the Pro Max. If we look at the 12 Mini and the 12, there are 2 times optical zoom range. I think they're the same. Yeah, they're 2 times on both of them. And then we've also got the LiDAR scanner. That helps with AR, faster sort of autofocus in low light. Also nighttime portraits, which is really important. Obviously, battery life differs between the models as well, but we want to concentrate on the cameras at the moment. And there was also some other difference on the camera as well. I think it was the aperture on one of the cameras. Starting with the 12 and 12 Mini, we've got the ultra wide and wide lenses with f2.4 and f1.6 apertures respectively. With the iPhone 12 Pro and Pro Max, on the telephoto lens, the aperture is different. So we've got an f2 aperture on the 12 Pro, which sounds better than the f2.2 aperture on the Pro Max. So we've got some differences creeping in here. Also, when we look at the optical zooms again, we've got on the 12 Pro an optical zoom in of 2 times, same on the zoom out, 4 times total optical zoom range. And then on the 12 Pro Max, a 5 times optical zoom range. The digital zoom also differs between the two as well. Now, will this make a difference in video recording? Will we see some differences here? I know there's also a difference on the type of sensor, the stabilization. On the 12 Pro, we've got optical image stabilization, and on the 12 Pro Max, we've got this sensor shift stabilization. So they've made differences. So they're both Pro models, but they've made differences between the two. And that is what I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting them to make this big difference between the two Pro models. I knew there was going to be differences across the range. We all knew that. But I didn't expect them to differentiate between the two Pro models. And I don't think they've done that before. Now, I mentioned at the beginning of this live broadcast that I was underwhelmed. And the reason I was underwhelmed is because I think Apple could have done more. They gave us the same battery life. They gave us a new design, going back to sort of the older iPhone 4 type, square, sort of slab type design. But for the most part, they haven't really innovated much. It's a great smartphone, you know, don't get me wrong. And I'm an Apple iPhone user. I've got my iPhone here, which is an iPhone XS Max. That's my sort of daily driver. I've also got the previous gen iPhone here as well. And, you know, I'm an Apple user, so I'm excited about it overall. And I will be getting one for myself because I didn't upgrade my personal daily driver last year. But I just think they could have innovated a little bit more and given us a big step. You know, they've got a lot of R&D money. They could have invested a lot more. I know times are trying at the moment. It's a very testing time, and they may well have been affected by that. Well, they will have been affected by that. But I was expecting or hoping just to see something that would have really made it a big generation leap. I would have liked to have seen them announce maybe that the screen was twice as bright, but we've still kept the same battery life, or we've kept the screen technology the same, which is AMOLED across the range now, but we've got another 8 hours of battery life. You know, I'm sure that if any company could do that, it would be Apple. But they stayed with something we sort of expected them to do, this incremental upgrade. And that's why I was a little bit underwhelmed. And the other reason I think they should have done more is because people are holding on to their technology longer now. It used to be that everyone would upgrade every year, or most people, the majority, would upgrade every year. And then contracts got longer with mobile phones, so everybody started upgrading every couple of years. But I know people that keep their phones for maybe 5-6 years now, which is a testament to how well they're made, that they last that long. But to get people to upgrade, you need to offer them more. Now, I'm not a product designer, so I don't know what more Apple could have done. We might just be at the height of smartphone technology nowadays, where there's nothing more a manufacturer can really offer. But I'm sure that somewhere in the future, we're going to see this big jump with different battery technology, different screen technology to allow the battery to last longer anyway. And there's bound to be something that they can do with the cameras that really make it a big leap in technology. Also, the way devices communicate. I mean, my Apple devices update nicely between my different products, but there could be a more instantaneous way of doing that, a more robust way of communicating between my smartphone and my desktop on my laptop. There could just be something new. There's got to be something that somebody in a research and development lab can catch on to and make us all go wow again. That is a must-have upgrade. And for me, this time around, and indeed last year, it wasn't a must-have upgrade. So that's just my opinion. Let's take a look inside the live chat. Apologies if the stream is a little bit jittery. I've got a problem with connection at the moment. Hopefully, if it does get stuck, you can just refresh. So let's have a look inside the live chat. Plenty of you commenting. I'm not going to be able to go through all of these. We've got people experiencing problems with the live broadcast, of course. That is my connection. I apologise for that in advance. We have got Warwick Sylvester. I must admit there isn't an awful difference between the 12 and the 12 Pro. Same screen, same size, same chip. Only difference I can see is the extra camera and the LiDAR and the stainless steel design. Yeah, absolutely. So very good point, Warwick Sylvester, that they are very similar. Guillermo Ramos, the Pro has 2 GB extra. Yeah, very true. Also, we have got a lot of you experiencing problems with the live broadcast. I do apologise. There's nothing I can do about it at this stage. We've also got Scrunge Boy saying lighting is outdated. Mouse L Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is 3 years behind in tech. Look at the A14 benchmarks. Good point. The A14 benchmarks are fantastic. I have seen some early ones leaked about that. So very true. We've also got Raymond saying Apple focuses too much on 5G while most areas don't have 5G. That is very true as well. 5G is still a very new technology, and to focus on that I think is a mistake, because a lot of us can't get it. I can't get it. where I am. So very, very good point. I'm going to end the stream there. We've had a good chat, and I can only apologise again that the live broadcast, the data rate I've got here, is so bad. It was really good at the beginning of this live broadcast, so my apologies. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in and also used the live chat. Some good discussion there. Let's keep the discussion going in the comment section below. So if you've got any further comments, please do use the regular comment section below. I'm going to try something actually. This is live. I've got a little pop-up coming here saying open widget, and it's saying that I can change the stream settings, and it's not allowing me to do anything. It's just giving me some warnings. But hopefully the main content of the video was of interest to you. I've shared my opinion, you shared yours. Let's continue that discussion in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you in another video very, very soon.